Imagine standing at a crossroads, with the future stretching out before you like an open highway. The decisions you make today, the thoughts you nurture, the habits you build, the dreams you dare to pursue, will shape not only the person you become, but also the reality you inhabit. Shaping tomorrow is not about waiting for the world to change. It's about drawing up your own blueprint for the ideal self and putting it into action right now. Begin by visualizing your ideal self. Who is this person? What do they value? What do they accomplish each day? And how do they interact with others? Perhaps your ideal self is confident, compassionate, and disciplined. Maybe they are endlessly curious, a lifelong learner who faces challenges with resilience. Take a moment to picture this version of yourself as vividly as you can. What does their morning look like? How do they handle setbacks? What passions drive them forward? This is not an exercise in wishful thinking. It's the first step in creating a clear and compelling vision of the person you want to become. Now, let's break down the process of transformation into actionable steps. The blueprint for your ideal self is not built in a day. Like any great structure, it requires a solid foundation, careful planning, and consistent effort. The foundation is self-awareness, an honest assessment of where you are and where you want to go. Take stock of your strengths and weaknesses, your habits and routines, your relationships and environment. Which aspects align with your vision and which need to change? This process might feel uncomfortable, but growth always begins with truth. Next, set specific and meaningful goals. Vague aspirations like be happier or get healthier are hard to measure and even harder to achieve. Instead, focus on concrete outcomes. I will exercise for 30 minutes every day. I will read one book per month. Or, I will practice gratitude by writing down 3 things I'm thankful for each night. These goals should stretch you, but they must also be realistic and attainable. The journey to your ideal self is not about perfection, it's about progress. Once you have your goals, break them down into daily habits. Habits are the building blocks of identity. They are the small, repeated actions that accumulate over time to create lasting change. Research shows that it's not willpower, but environment and routine that most powerfully shape our behavior. So, make it easy for yourself to succeed. Lay out your workout clothes the night before. Keep healthy snacks within reach. Set reminders to meditate or journal. Each time you follow through, you cast a vote for the person you want to become. However, the path to your ideal self is rarely straight. There will be obstacles, old habits that die hard, moments of doubt, and unexpected setbacks. The key is to treat these not as failures, but as opportunities to learn and adapt. When you stumble, ask yourself, what triggered this? How can I adjust my environment or routine to make success easier next time? Self-compassion is critical here. Berating yourself for mistakes only entrenches negative patterns. Instead, speak to yourself as you would to a friend, with kindness, encouragement, and understanding. Your mindset matters just as much as your actions. Embracing a growth mindset, the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed with effort, empowers you to view challenges as learning opportunities rather than threats. When you encounter a difficulty, remind yourself, this is hard, but I can get better. Celebrate your progress, no matter how incremental. Each small victory is evidence that change is possible. Surround yourself with people who support and inspire you. We are deeply influenced by the company we keep. Seek out mentors, friends, and communities that align with your values and encourage your growth. Share your goals and progress with them. Not only will this keep you accountable, but it will also remind you that you are not alone on this journey. At the same time, be mindful of relationships that drain your energy or reinforce negative patterns, and set boundaries as needed. Reflection is another essential tool. Regularly take time to pause and assess your progress. This could be through journaling, meditation, or simply a quiet walk. Ask yourself, am I moving closer to my vision of my ideal self? What's working well and what needs to change? Reflection helps you course correct and stay aligned with your values and goals. Remember, the blueprint for your ideal self is not static. Life is dynamic, and your vision will evolve as you grow and change. Be open to revising your goals and habits as you learn more about yourself and the world. Flexibility is a strength, not a weakness. It allows you to adapt to new opportunities and challenges without losing sight of your core purpose. One of the most powerful things you can do is to anchor your transformation in a sense of meaning. Why do you want to become your ideal self? Is it to contribute to your family or community, to pursue a passion, or to live with greater joy and fulfillment? Connecting your goals to a deeper purpose gives you the motivation and resilience to keep going, especially when the going gets tough. Along the way, practice gratitude. It's easy to focus on what you haven't achieved yet, but acknowledging what you already have cultivates a sense of abundance and positivity. Gratitude shifts your perspective from scarcity to possibility, fueling your journey with hope and optimism. As you build the habits and mindset of your ideal self, you'll begin to notice changes not only in your actions, but also in your identity. You'll start to see yourself as the kind of person who exercises regularly, who reads and learns, who treats others with kindness, who persists in the face of adversity. This shift in identity is the true engine of lasting change. When your actions and self-image are aligned, transformation becomes effortless. Keep in mind that shaping tomorrow is a lifelong endeavor. There is no finish line, no final destination where you have arrived. Instead, it's an ongoing process of becoming, of striving, growing, stumbling, learning, and rising again. The blueprint for your ideal self is always under construction, and that's what makes the journey so meaningful. So, as you stand at the crossroads of today and tomorrow, remember that you have the power to shape your future. Your choices, your habits, your mindset, they are the tools with which you build your life. The blueprint is yours to design and yours to execute. Start small, stay consistent, and trust in the process. The ideal self you envision is not a distant dream, but a reality you can begin creating today. With each step you take, you are not only shaping your own tomorrow, but also inspiring those around you to do the same. The ripple effects of your growth and transformation extend far beyond yourself, touching your family, your friends, your community, and even the world. So take that first step. Lay the first brick. Begin shaping tomorrow, today.